Gene, you got it?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop off.
All right. Thanks.
Good. All right. Thanks, Coach.
Hey, everybody. Hopefully you can all hear me. I literally just got home from practice, so I missed a lot of the opening acts. But I'm not going to be a very good band tonight. I think the opening acts are going to play a lot longer than me. So I don't know if Coach Poe and Coach Tataro are on here as well, but
Coach Poe's here.
Okay. Well, we I know the varsity lacrosse team, we're obviously kind of off and running. We've got a scrimmage and 2 games under our belt, and all 3 of us coaches kind of finished that process about 10 days ago, a couple weeks ago, about kind of getting the rosters set, and that's always a challenging time. But we're off and running. We got all 3 teams are out practicing, and I know I can at least speak on behalf of the varsity guys, and certainly can let the other coaches speak to their teams. But we're really excited about how our teams performed thus far, and in practice. We got a really good group of kids that are all working hard. Our practices are very competitive every day because we have a nice group of kids. They're all working hard. I see there's a hand up there. I'm not even really sure how to handle the hand. Oh, now the hand's down. Okay. But certainly, any questions that you may have as it pertains to lacrosse, certainly happy to answer some of them. I know if I'll just kind of introduce the coaches that are coaching on my staff with me. I feel like we kind of did this like about a month ago in the dining hall, so I don't want to be redundant. And I know everybody's time is precious. But the varsity staff, Steve Abrams is the offensive coordinator. Matt Dunn is the defensive coordinator, and then Steven and Matt both have an assistant that helps them. Dan Burnham helps Steven on the offensive side, and Casey Capinos helps Matt on the defensive side, and also works with all our face-off guys. And they're tremendous coaches. And then Bob Tearing is helping with our goalies. We're fortunate that Bob is a neighbor of 500 Chestnut Avenue, and is able to come out and work with our goalies. So that's the varsity staff. And I let Coach Poe, Coach Tataro talk a little bit about their squads.
Let's see. My name's Dodd Poe. I am stepping into the head coach role for JV this year. I'm really excited about it. I played here in 1987 through 1990. And it's just a blessing to get back and be involved with the program for a second year. Some changes on our staff this year. We are coaching with me will be our defensive coordinator, but he's a bit of a lacrosse savant. Some of you may know John Blatchley, who's an alum from the class of '88. He is passionate about the game, and he's passionate about Loyola lacrosse. Both of us have boys here at school, in the middle school, and John has a couple in the upper school. Matt Lewandowski is also joining our staff, and he is going to be our offensive coordinator. And I mean, geez, this is probably his 3rd or 4th tour coaching for the program at different levels. He graduated in 1985 in his own right. He was a great player, played at Delaware, played for the Baltimore Thunder in an old pro league, and some really fun uniforms they used to wear. And I mean, those are two guys that are a couple years older than me, but when I was a boy here, I looked up to them, and we've all been involved in the various club ranks, coaching boys for, at least the last 20 years. So we're excited to have the band back together. We're all cut from the same cloth in terms of lacrosse. And we all think it's a gift the time we get to spend out on the field on a team competing. And, so we're excited to, we've got two mandates. We want to win the league, and we want to get every one of these boys ready to play varsity lacrosse next year or in due time. And we're excited, and we look forward to spending the spring and hopefully hoisting a trophy at the end of the season. Kevin, take it away.
Awesome. Thanks. I'm Kevin Totero. Thanks for having me on. I'm new to Loyola. I did not go to Loyola or play there, so I'm an outsider that is happy to be a part of it and be a part of all three teams, helping out from the freshman squad. I'll be leading up the freshman squad, and working alongside me is Matt Ward and Curl Price. So Curl is actually coming in as an alum that was a goalie for Loyola in 2018, just recently graduated at St. Mary's College of Maryland. He'll be stepping in this year, working solely with their goalies on the freshman team. Myself and along with Coach Ward, we both coached college lacrosse. So I've coached college lacrosse for over 10 years. Haven't really ever coached high school lacrosse. I'm heavily involved with the club game all throughout the nation. I work for True Lacrosse as my full-time job. And then, like I said, just stepped in as the head coach of the Frosh team this year. So happy to be a part of it. I know it's got a rich history and winning and culturally and building strong gentlemen that start at the youngest age group from the middle school realm and go all the way up to the high school. So pretty pumped to be a part of it, and just here to help develop these young guys and help path their way to make them into fine guys for the future, whether that's through the lacrosse world or off the lacrosse and the business world at the end of the day. So if anybody has any questions, you guys have my contact info on the website. I'll also put it in the chat for anybody that has any questions about anything. But just happy to be a part of it and here to assist anybody along the way.
Thanks, Coach. Yeah, so obviously the boys have I've worked with all these guys, and we're really fortunate to have such a great committed coaching staff at Loyola. And obviously, that this is my last year, and I just want to say thank you for not only certainly the coaches that I've been able to coach with, but your sons are just honestly you're not going to find a better product. I've been in this league for 27 years, and it's been an honor to coach at Loyola. The boys are just tremendous. They give you everything they've got all the time, and they're just great citizens as well. And I've learned, way more from them than they've probably ever learned from me. So I do want to say thank you for all the support for the past 5 years. And I see Mike Keeney there, so Coach Keeney. So thank you. He was the guy that hired me 5 years ago. So thank you very much. But yeah, we got a big game coming up tomorrow night tomorrow afternoon against Haverford. Weather doesn't look too promising. I think that's going to be a loved ones only attendance tomorrow. But we're looking forward to the competition. I don't think anybody has a more of a murderer's row in the out of conference schedule than we do. So we play Haverford tomorrow, and then next week just a couple minor opponents in Georgetown Prep and Hill Academy. And then the following week, we finish up our out-of-conference season with Western Reserve Academy. We were supposed to play Thayer Academy on the 24th of March, and I had scheduled that game with Coach Rubior, and obviously being an alum, he was excited to kind of get that game, but he has since resigned, and so the new coach doesn't want to play that game. So we are actually going to have that Friday off instead of a game, which actually works well because after the brutal kind of out of conference we play, it'll be nice to have some time off to let the guys, recover a little bit and get ready for the MIA season on March 31st. So I will certainly on the varsity side, the varsity parents. I might have a nice little free weekend for you. If I know you don't really get a total spring break, but I think you could plan on March 25th and March 26th being a free weekend for sure, because we'll have about 10 days off before our next game. So, but I will communicate that. And like Coach K said, if you have any specific questions pertaining to like the varsity team, you can always reach out to me at any time. I'm happy to communicate with you. But again, thank you, and don't want to take up anyone else's time tonight, unless anyone has anything else left to say. Coach Poe or Coach T, are there any questions that pertain to all three of us? Then we're happy to take a couple.
Gene, I left out two coaches. Timmy Harrington is a goalie coach. He graduated from Loyola in, I think, 2006. And Jake Barwick is our box coach. He works also with the middies. And I think he graduated in 2014. So those guys are around, and they're with us as well.
Got enough food, baby?
All right. Well, thank you, everybody.
I don't want to miss anything.
I will bid you all adieu, and have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you out on the fields cheering on the Don Diegos. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.